All right, man. Let's speak on Crawford. Apparently, Terence Crawford will now use his WO Super Champion status to automatically come to mandatory for Tszyu and the Fundora winner. So at the end of the day, that means he ain't got to sign the PBC to get a title shot. You down with PBC? Oh, you know me. He ain't got to sign with PBC. So anybody can bid on the fight once if you go to first bid. So yeah, so this is next move. Trying to be a 4 division world titleist, and he can get a unification shot. He can get a unification shot in one shot. So the winner will have the WBC and the WBO title. So and if he fight Tim Tszyu, they might even put the lineal belt on the line. So that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash Up, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link inscription. Appreciate y'all, all that. So, but I mean, it says Terence Crawford has now used his status as WBO Super Champion to automatically become the mandatory challenger for Tim Tszyu's WBO Super Welterweight World Title. Crawford is WBO mandatory for Tszyu and Fundora winner March 30th. So also you got a situation where the dude that Fundora is about to fight, he need a title shot. So the WBC might try to step in and order something else. So it'd be interesting, but the most lucrative fight is Terence Crawford. Now, I think the Israel Madrimov guy got a title. So I think he got the other title in a fight nobody really cared for. In Jamil, they stripped him of the WBA and the WBC. So this shit should be real interesting. But Terence Crawford making plays, making moves. It make a bunch of sense. Get a title. Then who knows from there? Canelo probably still going to refuse to fight you. You go to 160 and try to see what's good with Lara or Janabek and get 5 titles. I think it's 35, 40, 47, 54, 60, and try to get 5 titles and then call it a day. I mean, I still think that's a good day, a good career. So I'm not sure Canelo don't want to let nobody get an opportunity to be better than him. So we know what that is. So, but him and Tim Tszyu is a barn burner. I think we all know that. Yeah, it's a barn burner. So, or Fundora. I think if Fundora win, maybe he changed his mind. In my opinion, that's a lot of. That's a lot of. That's a lot of. That's a lot of weight. It's a lot of height and reach, but we'll see. So it'd be interesting, but yeah, I think most people anticipate that Tim Tszyu gonna handle Fundora because he was knocked out his last fight. That may not necessarily be true. Fundora, he ain't got nothing to lose. I mean, I guess he do, because if he lose 2 straight fights, especially by knockout, then people say he done. You know, I think, and I think, at the end of the day, people might say, or now, he's damaged goods, or it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So that's the interesting thing about it. But yeah, like I continue to say, Bud got a plan. So it seemed like he gonna just sit out and wait for this fight. It'd be nice to see him get a fight in between there. But this is boxing. It's a bunch of inactivity, and this is one of the things I was mentioning about Charlo in one of my videos, man, is in his strip video, like where I got a Caleb Plant video coming up to us a couple days. You just like, man, at what point does at what point does he you know at what point does Jamil Charlo be like, Jamal Charlo, can he get back to what he used to be? And without a bunch of activity over the age of 30, that's gonna be hard fighting once every blue moon. These dudes fighting once a year, and everybody act like it's normal. How do you build a brand? Doing a pop-up shop once a year and people gonna remember the brand? No, man. Household brands are always in the public, on billboards, on commercials, where people driving their cars or vehicles, or people driving their shirts. I mean, not wearing their shirts and wearing their apparel. You know what I'm saying? Nike is always in the visibility of the public. Ford, GM, Chrysler, they always in the visibility. They always in people's face. So, that's the crazy thing about it. And when you fight once a year, it's hard to build a brand like that. It's hard to build a brand like that. That's any brand. So, but Crawford and Tszyu, that's a really good fight. He was hearing that Earl, they was trying to do the Earl fight, and Crawford stepped in, and it might be, uh, taking them plans away. And who knows if where Earl is physically? I mean, let alone mentally. That's something that you got to ask yourself. Everybody talk about the physical aspect. A lot of times it's the mental hurdle. When you get your ass whooped like that, yeah, physically you got to, heal up and all that. And I just seen the picture. You don't look too far out of shape. You don't look out of shape at all. But mentally, where is he at? That's the $1 million question. So, Bud might get a crack at 2 belts. He may get a crack at 2 belts. So, and for him, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be mad interesting. So, but I think everybody think it's a foregone conclusion that Tszyu gonna win this fight, and he may not. I got a feeling, but also, he might take some damage this fight too. He might take some damage. So, because Fundora like to throw a lot of punches. You got to have a tight guard. You got to be able to catch and shoot. You got to be able to, capitalize. Now, if you don't, make him capitalize, you sit in the pocket with him, you're gonna be in trouble. If you sit in that pocket, the defense got to be tight. You got to be able to catch and shoot. If you can't catch and shoot, then you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. So, but I think it'd be a good opportunity for Bud. If you don't turn around and get that Canelo fight, then go be a 4 division, go try to be a 5 division champion, or try to be undisputed in 3 weight classes. But at some point, you got to go chase your dreams and chase your goals and stuff. So, but we'll turn around and we'll see, where shit goes and all that, man. But getting in there and maybe allow Earl to be on the undercard. Or something like that, in a nice little tune up, and maybe him and Earl could redo it at 54 with all the titles on the line. Maybe they put Earl in position to get the WBA, or get the IBS off of Mattermov or something like that. So, so yeah, we'll see, man. But I think this would be a good fight. I think it'll be an interesting fight for Bud. The Fundora fight would be interesting. How would he cut that distance? I think Tim Tszyu fight would be interesting. He's a guy that comes right to you, and yeah, he marches right to you. So should be very, 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 very interesting. So, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Yeah, hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Appreciate y'all. Check out the Box News playlist. Peace.